Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Most days I sit in front of YouTube for a big portion of the day, listen to all the different political commentators on President Trump, President Biden, our Senate, our legislators. And I have to say, I have a lot more respect for President Trump than I do the Democratic Party. With what I have seen, the Democrats over the last, since he was president last time, all they try to do is impeach him, spend billions of dollars or millions of dollars on impeaching him, or trying to find criminal causes to get him locked up when they could have been fighting for our country, making our country a better place than what it is. But they spent all that money, trying to nail someone that wasn't doing what they said they were. They weren't doing the wrong stuff that the Democratic Party said. It's just like how Schumer threatened the Supreme Court over abortion. Now he's in some trouble. They're going to investigate him, as they should. We live in a free country. We have a right to vote for the candidate of our choice, no matter who the candidate may be. But that's not how it is, it seems like. People would threaten you, people would disrespect you because of your political views. And that's not the country I want to live in. That's not the America that we're supposed to have. I remember several years ago we had a rally for prison reform, and they had Biden people there and President Trump people there. And this was right after the election that President Trump won. And I remember these little kids cussing out the Donald Trump people, literally disrespecting them. I'm talking about 6 and 7 year olds. And the parents are laughing at them and telling them what to say. So you teach your kids to hate at an early age. Just like our country, we try to tell people it's wrong to be racist. It's wrong to dislike a person because they're black, Asian, fat, skinny, convicted felon, or whatever. We try to tell them that we should not discriminate and treat people with disrespect. But our country is allowing it. Look at that Schiff, the Senator Schiff from California, how he disrespects people, how he lied on so many different levels when he was in Congress. We don't need people like that in office. We need people that will serve our nation for the best interest. People that will have morals, people that bring back family values, people that will not leave God out. Because in my opinion, our Constitution is found in biblical principles. Now, there's some people that would disagree with that, but I can't find any other explanation on what I've read, the videos I've seen in history over the years. So are we going to elect people that teach hate, that promote hate? Just look at what The View's been doing. The View's been slandering any Republicans, calling them out of their names, disrespecting them. And then there's people that really love The View. It makes me wonder, where is their heart in our country? The View should be dismantled. That group should not be allowed even to be out there because they're preaching hate and disrespect. I remember some of the young ladies that was on there that was Republican, how The View really twisted their words around. Just this thing with Carrie Underwood, she's a Christian lady, and she sang at the inauguration. I thought she did an outstanding job. She sang even without music because they had trouble. But she has a right to sing there, and she should not lose her base or concerts because of her faith or because she sang at the inauguration. There was, quite a few even black people that supported President Trump, Asians, Spanish people. So I think we got to look at all that. My prayer is that President Trump only sends the right people back to the countries, the criminals, not the people that have been here for years, that are living right, that are working jobs, that have no criminal records. Those are the people that should be allowed to stay. But the ones that are committing hideous crimes, rape, child molestation, or human trafficking, drugs, those are the ones that we don't want in our country. So we have a lot of work to do the next 4 years so that Trump's mission goes forward. I think he's picked an outstanding cabinet. I've been watching. Kennedy is going to be great in the health field. Rubio is going to be great. So he's got great people that he has picked to lead in his cabinet. That's what made him such a successful president the last time. Our inflation was down. Gas prices were down. Shopping was down. Milk was even down in price. Then over the last 4 years, everything just tripled. I think one of the biggest mistakes was closing the gas lines in America that Donald Trump, I believe he opened up. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. But they closed and they decided to get oil overseas or gas overseas. And that just raised the prices of everything. If we have the resources in America, we should use the resources that we have first. And then we need to only deal with other countries with supplies that share our values. We don't need to support countries like Russia that is attacking other countries, trying to take over other countries. We don't need to be doing that. And I think that's going to stop under President Trump. So there's a lot of good qualities about this president if you would take the time to look and see where he stands on certain issues. I think our economy is going to be much better. There's going to be probably more people working under him. Yes, he has 4 years to do. So let's give him a chance. And I think for those that are Christians, we have a responsibility to pray for our president and ask God to lead him in the way that he would want to lead him. Let's pray for the unborn. God created life. God's the giver of life. That's one reason I'm not a supporter of the death penalty, because we tell others they should not kill, but then we go out there and kill. When we execute them, and then there's been the wrong people executed as well. There's a lot of work to do. There's a lot that we as citizens can do. We can lobby. We can write letters on important issues, send it to the president. So let's do our part. But most importantly, like I said earlier, let's pray for our president, our leaders, our Senate, our Congress, that God would direct them in the paths that they need to be in. I appreciate everybody that was watching this today. And I don't normally do political videos, but I thought this was pretty important that we get down on our knees and start doing what we're supposed to do and asking God for his love and his guidance. I appreciate everybody that is watching today, and I hope you consider some of the things I said in your thoughts and prayers. And let's pray for our president. Even if you did not vote for him, you still can pray for him that God will lead him in the direction that he should be going in. Thank you, everybody.